where great minds, bold moves, and real money talk collide.
I'm your host, Rachel Hakim, serving you everything in the business world, from building wealth, money talk, and meeting great entrepreneurs.
Welcome to Chilizone Biz Talk.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Chilizone Biz Talk with your host, Rachel Hakim. Today, it's another exciting moment where we talk about money, great entrepreneurs, and how exactly you are capable to move that dream business that you are thinking of or already owning. Today in the studio, we are going to talk about money in the auto repair industry. I do have my guest, Justin Latio, who is a mechanical engineer that turned his skills into an income stream, an industry that a lot don't really look into, majority targeting the young South Sudanese men or women out there. But today he's going to talk about how profitable it is, what it is exactly for you as an entrepreneur to do who is interested in the mechanic world, and how can you prepare yourself for slow and growth season. Justin, you're welcome to Chilizone on SSBC.
Thank you. Uh, my name's of Justin Latio. I have a garage in that side of Jebel, that is Justin Auto Garage. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Justin. You're one person that we have been seeing working so hard for years, and not only working but also doing the best job ever that you could when it comes to repair of cars or anything that relates to auto machines. What motivated you to change or turn your skills into an income stream as an entrepreneur, and when did you start all of that?
Actually, I started a long time ago, but when I started with motorcycles and generators. That is way back in 2009. But when I finished my P7, then my father told me during the holidays, what do you want to do? I said I want to go and try repairing vehicles. Then he told me no. I don't like that work of mechanics, at least go and do computer. Then I told him, Father, with the issue of computer, maybe one day I'll buy a computer and then I use it for myself. But I want this work of mechanic. So he told me, if you're interested, I have one of my friend, maybe I'll take you, you go and try with him. So indeed I went, and that guy was doing wiring, but he was a drunkard. Whenever I went to him, he'll just leave the work and say, do it for me, I'm done. Then he leaves for me. Then I'll be down to struggle. Then some of the guys whom I got there, and then I'll ask them, how can I fix this? How can I fix this? Until I learned small. But since he was totally a drunkard, then I quit, I left. Then I came back home. But my father was still insisting. Since the other day you decide, like, can we still take you back to school, or you want to continue with the mechanics? So I told him, I want to go back to school and then I'll come again. Maybe during holidays I'll go to the same workshop and try to learn if I can try how to fix other things. So indeed, after finishing the holidays, then I also went back. By the time I went back, I found when the guy was not there. Then the only thing was to do now the part of the mechanics, that is repairing engines and other things. But what inspired me mostly was, it pained me that time when I'm seeing my parents taking, like my father was a driver, then he used to take vehicle from, I was in that side of here, he used to take from here up to Kampala to be repaired. Then I was asking, why do you take up to Kampala? Why can't you look for guys around? Then he told me open, for you to get a mechanic here is not something easy. Then I failed. I said, now what if I do that work? Is it hard? Then indeed, I tried, like, by all means I have to be a mechanic. Then when I learned some of the things from there, and that guy was not all that, then I quit, I came to Juba. So when I came to Juba, they gave me condition like, if you're really a mechanic or if you really want to learn with us, we're going to give you 1 month. No, not 1 month, 3 days, then we see if you are capable of doing the work or not. Or because what I've seen here, most of the guys who always comes here, they come and just sit around and they leave. So we're going to see within the 3 days. If you know how to do the job, you're going to remain. So I was happy. I came very early in the morning. I came at 5. I was the first person, so those guys came at 7. When they came, I said, you guys, what am I starting with? They said, okay, you start with sweeping the compound first. When I was sweeping, the owner of the garage came, and when he shows me, he was proud. He said, "Oh, this is the first thing. This is the first thing that I gave you to do, and indeed you did it. Anything that I feel I want to do alone, I'll just call you and then you do it for me." I said, "Okay, no problem." So from that time, he calls me, "Come and do this." From nowhere, we used to work on vehicles and Land Cruisers. So he would call me, come and do this, come and do this, while he was seated. Do for me here, do for me here, until I did not even take time. Like a year, that's when I learned at least almost everything from a vehicle. So I went back to school again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I believe that's when the production or the birth of Justin Auto Mechanics came from.
So before that, actually it was before, I learned just without going to school, without going for technical. So when I finished actually senior 4, that's when I decided to go and learn from technical. So when I went, I learned, then I came. When I came, things were hard. I don't have anything where to start. I went to some of my friends. They were saying no job, go and try. I went to the same workshop. They said people are many, maybe try somewhere. So I was just home, and when Corona came, it was totally hard for me because I don't know anything. I don't know anyone. Most of those people that I knew, whenever I go to them, they say this Corona, go back. But I did not give up. I went to a company. I applied with them. They said, okay, some of the guys went home, but we're going to give you 1 month. So this 1 month, we're going to try. If you have seen that you know how to work, we're going to give you a contract. Then I also struggled. But from my heart, I said one day I will open my own place and I will be like them. So they were like, how? I said, okay, no problem. I will do it. So when I started, I could go viral in the morning. Like at 6, then I'll be the last person to leave because I was just yearning. I just want to learn what is there and how to fix it. Even if this thing defeats me, I will be there alone. I said, just leave me, let me fix it by myself until I know. So when I knew, then I told them, you guys, I'm done. They said, you did not finish your contract. I said, no. What I've seen is the work that I'm doing. Yeah. Even if I go outside, people will still come. Right. They said, how? Are you sure? I said, yeah. That's when I went out, and when I came out, it was actually hard because I was not having spanners. To get work was not easy. But the good thing, some of those friends who knew me, who saw me from the company, whenever I'm walking, because I started walking around, whenever I'm walking, why are you walking? I said, no, I'm just looking for something. I want to do my job. Okay. I want to open a place. Right. So what they did was, they told me, okay, maybe tomorrow if you have time, come home, come and repair my car from home. And I went without any spanner, but I used to tell them, you guys, I don't have spanners. Now, maybe give me some from my labor, let me go and get spanners. Until now, at least I have spanners. Okay. So when I finished with them, then I decided to have my own. Just at home. It's not actual that I went and looked for someone's place. I just went, I rent for a fence. After renting that fence, it has only 2 rooms. So that one was mine, then that one was like a store. So whenever you pass there, they could ask, you guy, where? I said, I'm home. Why? What are you doing at home? I said, the garage is now at home. So they started coming now. When they came, that's when I decided to open the garage official, just in auto garage. Yeah.
Well, I can see already the entrepreneurial move has started. And to everyone out there, it's not only about the big moves. It's not only about you starting from where you see the skies are. It's about where you can establish from the baby steps until you grow. Right now, it is all about you, your mind, and what strategies are you going to use to succeed and flow. If you were to listen carefully, you see the fact that he started with what he could, and second to that, connection with greater people for him to reach forward. Now, Justin, as an entrepreneur, I believe not every day you'd make the money that you intend to do. At times it can be high, it can be low. As a mechanical entrepreneur or a person who's in the auto repair industry, what are the best financial strategies or discipline a particular entrepreneur in your field should learn and understand?
Yeah, actually from the way I'm seeing, this work of mechanics is not something stable. Today you may stay for like 3 weeks, no work. Then again, another week, you find a work of maybe 50 vehicles, and these vehicles need to be worked within the same. So when it comes to money, sometimes you work and seriously you'll not get the money. You work for someone and the person will tell you, let me first wait for my salary and then I'll give. But since I'm patient, I shall tell them, okay, no problem. So long as this is business, the business always has challenges. When it comes to financial, the little that I get within, like I said, you may have that distance of three weeks, no job. Then after that, you get a job for 1 week. And that 1 week, at least, if you're given 10 vehicles or 15 to repair, you know that you'd get something that can cater even for 1 month. Then you keep it. So that's how we survive with the issue of finance.
Apart from repairing of cars, what other skill will you encourage for someone who is in the auto repair industry should also focus on so that they'll be on trend and also on the tip of their skills and talent?
Yeah, when it comes to vehicle, you might find a vehicle is just one like this, but it has different purpose. I mean, the vehicle is actually divided into 7 parts, different parts. Like for me, I'm someone who is working on engines and 50% of wiring, then a gearbox, and then the lower arms. There are people who are specific for gearbox. They do only gearbox. There are those who are always doing wiring alone. There are those who are repairing engine alone. So, like if you're taking that one of gearbox, of course, if you have that strength, like if I open a workshop of only gearbox, people will be there because you need to be social with people. You need to advertise yourself. You advertise yourself. I have a such place. Can you people come and around and check if you have time? People used to come and check whether you know how to do it or what. Some will just give you like a test. Please, my gearbox is having problem. Can you fix it for me? Or can you check? Then you move around. Since you have that talent of repairing a gearbox, that's how you learn. And if it doesn't mean that if you're only working on mechanics, you know everything. No, there are some parts that you don't know, then you give to others. So like I said, if you're repairing gearbox, maybe one day I will come around, then I said, for me I don't know how to repair gearbox, let me go to show and let him help me. That's how it rotates.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Justin, for that. We are not yet done. Let's go for a short break. We'll be back shortly.
Welcome to Chilizone Biz Talk, where great minds, bold moves, and real money talk collide.
I'm your host, Rachel Hakim, serving you everything in the business world, from building wealth, money talk, and meeting great entrepreneurs.
Welcome to Chilizone Biz Talk, where great minds, bold moves, and real money talk collide.
I'm your host, Rachel Hakim, serving you everything in the business world, from building wealth, money talk, and meeting great entrepreneurs.
Welcome back from that short break. It is a Chilizone Biz Talk right here where we talk about wealth, money talk, and bring in great entrepreneurs to share about their experience and also teach you or give you one tip or two about their specification in their own specified field. Today in the studio, I do have Justin Lachu. He is the CEO of Justin Auto Repair, where he has everything to deal with garages and what it is exactly that he does more. We have been here on the conversation and still continue with much more. Justin, it have been an insightful discussion that we had from the start. Now going on to the fact or the part of customer loyalty. How can someone build a loyal customer base with trust that next time, if I do have my generator, I have my car, I have something to be repaired, I only know Justin? Because at times you find that there's some, they will be repairing, but then they'll be like, they would spot a bit of something small so that next time the person will have to come. And that way, when the customer realizes, will be like, I'm not going back to that person. How can you say to someone out there who is doing the same business you're doing, what tips should they use to keep their customers and not mess around with their properties?
Yeah, actually, when it comes to that part, mostly people do run away. The people who don't even trust, like, I will not go to this guy again. But the truth is, you see, like I explained at first, there are different types of work. You may see that this is a vehicle, and it's good to tell the truth. Like for me, I will be open. Someone may call. There are people who actually call, like, Justin, I brought my car. My car is having problem. That is BMW. And for me, I don't know BMW. What I'll normally do is I'll tell them, the truth is I don't know how to repair the BMW. But there's a guy who knows how to repair. Can I take you to him? Then if he said, okay, come and take the vehicle, then you go to him. I'll go to him, then I'll give my friend, this is my friend who knows how to work. This is his work only. He's going to fix it for you. Then I'll also talk to this one, please fix this vehicle. So from there, people have the trust. Like one, this guy, the truth is he don't know how to fix this, but he has a friend who knows. Then he connects. That's one. Then secondly, from the way you talk to a client, there are people, they demand money first before repairing the vehicle. That one you're chasing. If once you call for money first, like you give me my money, give me 100% first before I do the work, people will just fear. They will be like, before I go to this guy, he wanted money first, so I'll not go to him again. They have that fear, like, because this guy is calling money first, this guy will, no. Then secondly, there are people who will call that money, like, give me this 100%, then at the end of the day, they'll not even do the work. You find the owner of the vehicle will come, you not fix my vehicle, why? That no, you first wait, you first add some of the money, this work was too much, wow. Then from there, you'll not have that trust again. But for my case, how I build my customers, how they did not go far away, how they connect me to others. Like one, when they come, I'll first see the vehicle. Then if I know the problem, I'll tell them, I need this, I need this, I need this. If he says he's the one buying, I said, okay, you buy, but what I want is my percentage. If they said, okay, maybe go and buy those things all. Go and buy those things all, you fix it for me, I'll get when the car is ready. That's when I'll make sure. By the way, telling the truth is always the best. You may find there are people who will take money, then they said, you come after 2 hours, you find the car is ready. And indeed, you come even after 4 hours, 5 hours, the car is not ready. But for me, I'll tell someone, if you want me to fix this thing, I know it's taking time, give me 1 week. I'm going to fix it, and the car is safe. So if you believe that I'm going to fix it, I'll just fix it even within 3 to 4 days. Then some of the days I'll be testing the vehicle, whether it's okay or there's another thing. But those ones who said, I'll fix it today, tomorrow you find the person moves, the same thing. They'll bring the car again, you find quarreling, then they leave your work.
And it brings discouragement to the customers.
Discouragement to the customers. Then thirdly, the way customers can disappoint. You may find you agree with someone, I need maybe 30,000 for repairing a vehicle. Then the person says, okay, no problem, I'll bring. You find the person comes with only 10,000. This type of person, you don't need to argue with him. You just take it, so long as he brought it, because you never know what tomorrow this person may connect. Then you take it like that, because this is what you have already worked. If you tell him that, okay, you go, this person may live forever and he will not come back, and he'll just give you bad name. Yeah. So this is how we do maintain our customers, and always you need to tell the truth. You need to be kind. If you don't know the thing, just say that I don't know this. What I know is only this, but I'm going to work on it. Yeah. This is how I'm maintaining my customers.
I strongly believe the time you have started, you had a lot of mistakes on your entrepreneurial journey. What is that mistake that till today you don't want to repeat again, and you don't want to repeat, and you have to tell someone not to do the same thing since they are a beginner?
So my only regret was I got a job with the company, so they gave me all their vehicles to be worked on. So for me, I'm not a painter. They said these 2 vehicles need to be painted and you need to decorate with some designs, and we wanted to know how much. Then I told them open, for me, I don't know how to make paint. But there's one of the guys he's having also his workshop, but I'm going to call him, he's going to work here. They said, okay. So I called the guy and we went to them. We discussed how much you're going to pay in this vehicle all, and the decoration, everything. He was given the decoration, how to decorate the vehicle and everything. So they asked, how many days will it take? This guy told them, this vehicle is going to take only 1 week. Now from the 1 week, they asked again, do you need your money all? He said he wanted 90% of the money. So he was given the 90%. He started work actually. He came, he started. So when he started, I was actually happy. The following day, he did not come. When I called, I have issue with the police. I will come tomorrow. the other guy gone. It took almost 2 weeks. This guy did not. Whenever I call him, I'm busy. You wait. Tell these guys today is raining. Let me come. I thought he was just he was staying. Maybe he was just also working somewhere. You see. So those guys gave me pressure. You man, you are the one of the garage. How come you're delaying with my time? With our time? We need this vehicle now. I told them it's not my mistake. I've been calling this guy. This guy did not even turn up. So they said, okay, we are terminating the contract. So they terminated the contract, and it was actually a regret. I regretted it. Why? Then I actually went to them. I apologized. I said, okay, I will call someone different. Then I'll add some money to just finish. I want good name. I don't want like you. At the end, you say that I've given this guy to this guy, and he did not complete it. So that was the only regret that I regretted. And until now, whenever there are people whenever I call them and they just do something within which is not good, then I tell them, just leave.
All right. So thank you so much, Justin, for this insightful warnings and also at the same time educative experience that you went through. I will say to you this, dear entrepreneur. Number one, make sure the people you work with are those who are the right skilled people and also trusted. As he said, it's not about you and enabling the person to work for you, but it's about you delivering the best so that you maintain your business name. So if there's nothing good that comes from that, I don't think it's right or advisable for you to keep it. But instead, keep the relationship, but move on to a better pace. And the second thing is always to start from the start of humble beginnings. Then you take it forever waiting for the bigger meat so that you bite properly, which unfortunately as an infant, it's so hard to do so. Business is a tricky game, but it requires mind, patience, and a faithful spirit so that it moves on. No matter what the case is, you have to be more stronger and more powerful. So going to our final question, which is the fact of advising any person who is interested in your field. What word of encouragement will you give to them and advice as an auto repair engineer?
So my advice to the youth, mostly those who want to also become a mechanics, this work of mechanics needs patience. Like one, you may find, at first when I joined, I was actually fearing, because you find the engine was there, it has almost 400 or 500 different nuts, and you're wondering where can I even fix this, where can I get this, where will I, just you'll be total confused. But the honest part is, if you want this work of mechanic, first of all, you need to be patient, you need to tolerate other things, like be you actually, like if the engineer is there or someone who can direct you to do this, whatever voice that he uses, whatever however he abused you to do the work, or he insulted you, so long as you want it, just do it. Because it's not something that at first when I tried, I was just trying, but with the confidence that one day I'll also change. I'll also be someone. I'll also get the money that people are getting. You see, but it took me long, but I was patient. Why it took me long was because I was just studying slowly. Where can I fix this? Where can I fix this? We were by then we were not even paid. You were told to do something within the whole day, and you see money being carried to to the owners. You'll not even touch anything. But so long as you know that you're going to work, you're going to have your own after some years. This is how I survived until now. First of all, it needs patience, and then secondly, you need to avoid bad group. There are those groups who could say, this work is dirty. Why can't you go to something that at least for office work you put on tie? But what I normally advise our youths is, when it comes to dressing, there's time for dressing. When it comes to work, there's time for work. You can go with the nice dress at home. You go to where you're working, you remove it out, you put on another one. That one. You work after working, you go and take shower. If you want to go wherever you want to go, you put on the new one. No one even realize that you're a mechanic. Like for me, there are people who don't even believe that I'm a mechanic. They just say, maybe you're a modeler, maybe maybe your parents are rich or what. But for me, I'm just alone. I'm alone. I work for myself, and if it is there, it's there. If it's not there, I just leave, because I know tomorrow is there. You work with the confidence that tomorrow, next tomorrow, you're going to get it. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Justin Latiu, for this amazing discussion. And to you, ladies and gentlemen, this is Chilizone Biz Talk, where we talk about wealth development, business tips, and bring in entrepreneurs that are extremely experienced. When I say extremely experienced, is that their experience enables you to learn one thing or the other. Be it you are thinking of establishing a business, maybe you are thinking of stopping your business, or you're already in the business field, thriving. It's all about you getting connected with the guest and enabling one or two information to go through you. Today, I believe you have learned, and next time we're going to have another impressive discussion and a great guest right here on Chilizone Biz Talk. I remain your host, Rachel Hakim. Catch up with me till next time. Bye-bye.
Welcome to Chilizone Biz Talk, where great minds, bold moves, and real money talk collide.